Look at that. What a beast. They love it here among the potatoes. That is the last potato leaf you'll ever eat.
It's nearly midnight. I've had my dinner, and I'm out on a mission to prevent others having theirs at my expense.
Caught in the act. Slug on carrots, that is a fair cop. One little tip I was given is put out half oranges, because they're real slug attractors. And here's a slug who isn't going to get to finish his meal. And here's a slug who's eating my lamb's lettuce. Ah! Slug! No!
I'm averaging around a dozen fat slugs a night, an excellent protein boost for my hungry chickens. It's high summer, and 4 months since I left the city, and Dorset is finally getting some sunshine. My livestock is thriving, and thanks to my vigilant weeding and slug hunting, the veg is looking pretty good too. This morning, my organic guru Michael Michaud, who helped get this little plot started, is coming to check on my progress. He's also coming to check on his fee, 1 River Cottage ham.
Hi, Michael.
Hiya, what are you up to?
You're just in time for a shower.
Yeah, look at how happy they are, huh?
They're doing all right, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not doing too badly. When are they going to go to the abattoir?
I'm trying not to think about that at the moment. I'm just keeping them happy. You're already thinking about your leg, are you?
Yeah, well, that was part of the deal.
No,
You're going to give me a leg. I'm back here to check things out.
Well, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that leg, but I've got a few things in the garden you can taste.
How are they looking?
Some not so good, some very good.
Well,
Come and have a look. Come and have a look.
Been that sort of year anyway. I'm not surprised.
The prolonged wet weather has taken its toll. My potatoes in particular are looking badly blighted.
Tell me, am I going to get a crop here, or have they...
Yeah, I'd keep spraying if it were me. Keep going, because you know, it'll go until September. You do have a bit of a problem with the sunlight here. And it's just about trying to keep them in as long as you can and just be thankful for what you get.
Yeah.
Don't give up your local greengrocer, though. You'll need them by the end of the day.
Oh, please. There's a happier patch down here.
Yeah, what we got? Oh, and look at the tomatillos.
These exotic fruiting vegetables are a new arrival in this country and a minor obsession of Michael's.
I love harvesting tomatillos. You just go along and feeling them like that. I think I get some sort of a sensuous pleasure.
So what do you think is a good way to use these?
Well, you can make what's called a green tomato salsa.
I thought they might make a nice chutney ingredient.
Be interesting to see. They got a really herbaceous taste to them. It was really a nice one.
Some of the carrots didn't come up at all, but the ones that have are looking pretty good.
Yeah, well, it's probably due to the ubiquitous slug problem. They probably germinated and the slugs ate them. Oh, lovely. So you've got absolutely spot-on soil for this. It's really light textured. Now that's not bad. Nice orange color. And of course you've written down the variety, so you can grow the same thing next year, right?
It's called eating variety.
Yes.
Carrots for eating.
My God, Hugh, what are those?
The fennel. That's the highlight of the tour. I was saving them for you. I knew how much you liked
Lucky
them.
you.
What's the best way to just cut it right below?
No, what I like to do, I actually like to leave a little bit of the base there because they'll actually sprout baby fennel, so you can get 2 crops out of one.
Oh, right.
So rather than just go all the way down to the one, leave about 1/4 of an inch of the base.
Pretty hefty, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah, these are marvelous, though. It's my favorite vegetable.
A bowl of free-range mayonnaise, half a dozen carrots, a fennel bulb and a couple of baby courgettes equals lunch.
Absolutely marvelous. Excuse me while I make a pig of myself.
Please go ahead. Last time you were here, you described it as a war. And there have been several major battles. But today feels like victory.
I think it's something like what women must feel with childbirth. You forget the pain once you're actually holding a child. You think? I mean, we can't understand it, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Grow vegetables.
I think so. Absolutely.
Cheers.
It's good to be on the road back home again. It's good to be on the road back home again.
So I'm not the only one growing vegetables around here. Practically everyone's at it. In fact, there are so many proud gardeners gloating over their crops right now that it all starts to get a bit competitive.
And the competition reaches its peak this weekend at the Beminster Horticultural Society's annual summer show. I'm entering, of course, But as a first-timer, I've come to see if I can squeeze a tip or two from Roy Gunning, who's training to be a show vegetable judge.
I should have guessed I'd find you in the garden.
Yes, you certainly will this time of year.
I'm hoping Roy can help me fathom the arcane mysteries of the show schedule and advise me which classes I might have a chance in. Roy's been entering the Beminster show for the last 25 years, and his longest beans are legendary.
You're entering the longest bean,
I am.
and it's also sponsored by Mr. Gunning.
Yeah.
Is that your brother?
No, it's me.
That's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
Well, I've won it so many times, I thought I'd better sponsor it.
How many times have you won it?
10, 11 years.
In a row? When did you last not win it?
I haven't.
You've never not won it?
No.
What's the secret?
The strain of bean. You must have the strain of bean to get a long bean.
What about carrots? I've got some quite nice carrots.
Yeah, so have I.
Are you entering carrots?
I am.
How many categories have you entered?
20.
20
Yeah,
out of 27?
yeah. But I want to win the cup for the first time.
You've never won the cup?
I never won the cup.
What, so it's the overall vegetable cup?
Mhm.
I don't think I've got much hope of that.
Anyone for tea?
Roy's veg will take some beating, and rumour has it his wife Barbara's no slouch in the homecraft department.
That's a very nice cake.
It's pork raspberry jam though.
Not homemade?
No.
Is it a difficult one to win?
Yes.
Because I thought I'd have a go at that.
The Victoria sponge, the traditional, is with raspberry jam.
Well, funnily enough, I made some raspberry jam, and not only am I going to put it in my sponge, I'm hoping to enter it in the show. I think it's pretty good, but I want you to tell me what you think.
Ah, right. Here
So-
we go.
Judge.
For start, the lid. No.
What? Why? What?
It's a metal lid. Traditional jam, you have a wax disc and you have a cellophane top.
I thought I could do either these days. I thought things had moved on a bit.
No,
You've got a. I've got the wax disc.
you have. Let me say, this is the bit. Bit runny, Hugh.
Is it really?
It is a bit runny. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Is it really?
Oh, it is. Oh, that's moist. Yes.
That's a good reaction.
That is. Oh, they've got the raspberry taste well into that.
So what else are you entering in the homecraft?
I'm going to enter some chutney.
Really? Have you made it already?
I have.
Because I want to do chutney, but I haven't made it yet, and I'm just worried about whether there's enough time for it to sort of mature.
You've left it a little late, actually.
Do you think? But when did you make yours?
Sunday.
Really?
Yes.
It smells really good. It smells very spicy.
There's not a lot of spice in there.
Really? So you're entering this.
I am.
It's going to be hard to beat.
You think so?
Well, I'm going to have a go.
Well, we'll meet on the day then.
We'll meet on the day.
Guns in Beminster Town Hall.
Chutney's at dawn.
Yes.
The secret of a really good chutney is to get a harmonious blend of sweet, sour and spicy. But at the heart of it all, the bulk and body of the chutney, I've got my marrow, my overgrown courgette. I've got soft brown sugar for sweetness. I've got these lovely tart cooking apples, which have also got the pectin that should set the chutney. I've got some sultanas that are already soaked in vinegar. And I've got some onions, which will give lovely depth of flavour to the thing. My spices, dried ginger, cloves, peppercorns and whole coriander seeds. But I've also got a secret ingredient, which I hope is going to shock the judges into rashly awarding me top prize. My tomatillo. I'm dead impressed with these little fruits, and I think they'll be perfect in a chutney. They've got a sort of really zesty flavour, almost like a cross between a tomato and a lemon. Just the thing.
Once the tomatillos have been coarsely chopped, they join all the other ingredients in a large pan. Half a litre of white wine vinegar goes in, and then all my spices wrapped up in a muslin bag. After 2 hours of gentle simmering, it's beginning to look like the real thing.
They say that a good chutney, when it's finished,
parts to reveal a clean bottom of the pan. Parting of the Red Sea. And it tastes sweet, sour and spicy, pretty good. I'd just like to somehow cheat a little bit more age into it. And that's why I've got this 10-year-old balsamic vinegar, which I hope could do the trick. Now it's time to pot the chutney according to the WI guidelines for show presentation. All preserves must be in an imperial 1-pound pot. Chutneys should have plastic-coated screw-top lids to prevent the vinegar tarnishing the metal. The label must show contents and date and be positioned 1/3 of the way down the pot. The limestone reefs of the Dorset coast are a haven for all kinds of marine life. And just a couple of miles from the harbour here at West Bay, one reef has become the scene for a bizarre annual phenomenon. Spider crabs come in their thousands. Nobody seems quite sure why, although it's almost certainly got something to do with sex. A spider crab orgy? Now there's a concept. It's 7 a.m. and I've teamed up with some local divers who are planning to take a closer look at these mysterious crustaceans.